Every single day, at almost the exact same time, your cat stops what they're doing and waits by the door. Not because they heard your car. Not yet, anyway. Something else is happening. Something far more emotional than you've ever realized. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at that quiet, patient little face the same way again. Because the truth is, your cat isn't just waiting for you to come home. They're waiting for proof that you'll always come back. If you've ever walked to your front door and found your cat sitting there, silent, still, eyes locked on you like you're the only thing that matters in that moment, you already know this feeling. It's confusing. It's touching. And honestly, it's a little heartbreaking once you understand what's really going on underneath it. We're taught that dogs are the loyal ones, that cats are independent, aloof, emotionally distant. But science, real peer-reviewed science, is starting to tell a very different story. One that reveals just how deeply cats bond with us and how much quiet emotional weight they carry every time we walk out that door. So today, we're going to unpack the real psychology behind why your cat waits for you. Not the surface-level explanation. The real one. The one rooted in evolution, trust, memory, and something that looks a lot like love. Let's start at the beginning. For thousands of years, cats were seen as solitary hunters. Unlike dogs, who were bred for centuries to work alongside humans, cats basically domesticated themselves. They wandered into human settlements chasing rodents, and slowly, cautiously, they led us into their world. That history matters, because it shapes something deep in feline psychology. Cats don't attach to people out of necessity. They attach out of choice. Which means when your cat chooses to wait for you, it's not survival instinct. It's something they didn't have to do, and did anyway. Let that sink in for a second. Now here's where it gets scientifically fascinating. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University conducted a study modeled after the Strange Situation Test, a psychological experiment originally designed to study attachment bonds between human infants and their parents. They ran it on cats, and what they found stunned even seasoned cat behaviorists. The majority of cats displayed something called a secure attachment to their owners. That means when you leave the room, your cat notices. Your absence registers emotionally. And when you return, many cats show visible relief, not indifference. This is the same attachment pattern seen in human toddlers with their parents. Read that again. Your cat may be forming emotional bonds with you, using the same psychological blueprint a human baby uses with their mother. That's not aloof. That's profound. So, why does this show up as waiting? Because waiting is a survival behavior turned emotional ritual. In the wild, cats are ambush predators. Their instinct is to observe, track, and anticipate movement and patterns. That same sharp, patient brain that once watched a mouse hole for 20 minutes without blinking, now watches a door. Your cat has learned your schedule, your footsteps, the specific sound of your car engine versus your neighbor's. Studies on feline cognition show cats have excellent long-term memory, especially for patterns tied to emotionally significant events, like your comings and goings. So when your cat sits by that door at 5:45 p.m., it's not random. It's anticipation built from love and instinct fused together. But here's the part that gets a little heavier. The part that hits differently once you really think about it. Cats don't understand time the way we do. When you leave for work, your cat doesn't know if you're gone for 10 minutes or 10 hours. They don't have a concept of, I'll be back by 6. All they know is you were here, and now you're not. Some behaviors believe this uncertainty is part of why waiting becomes such a strong ritual. It's not just excitement, it's relief, a quiet, physical release of tension the moment they see you walk through that door and realize, the person I bonded with is still safe, still mine, still here. Every time you come home, in some small way, you're proving to your cat that they weren't abandoned. That's the heartbreaking part. And it's also the beautiful part. Let's talk body language for a second, because this is where cat owners often miss the emotional signals hiding in plain sight. When your cat waits by the door, watch closely. If their tail is upright with a slight curl at the top, that's a greeting posture, often reserved almost exclusively for people or animals they trust deeply. If they blink slowly at you the moment you walk in, that's not sleepiness. That's what animal behaviors call a cat kiss. A voluntary, vulnerable gesture of affection. And if they immediately rub against your legs, that's not just claiming territory. Scent mixing between you and your cat is a bonding behavior. They're literally blending your identity with theirs, creating a shared family scent. Your cat isn't just glad you're home. Your cat is confirming the relationship still exists. Now here's something most people never consider. Cats are often labeled as low-maintenance pets, animals that don't need us emotionally the way dogs do. But that assumption may be doing them a disservice. Because if a cat truly didn't care, they wouldn't wait. They wouldn't track your schedule. They wouldn't press their body against the door the moment your key turns in the lock. Indifference doesn't wait. Attachment does. This is the emotional peak of the story, so let this really land. Every time your cat waits for you, they are engaging in one of the most vulnerable behaviors an independent, instinct-driven predator can display: emotional dependency on another being. In the wild, that kind of dependency could be dangerous. Trusting another creature enough to miss them, to anticipate them, to feel unsettled by their absence. That's not something evolution naturally rewards in a solitary hunter. And yet here they are, sitting by the door, waiting anyway, choosing connection, even though nothing in their evolutionary history required it. If that doesn't make you see your cat differently, nothing will. Now think about your own daily routine. The mornings when you leave in a rush, barely glancing back. The evenings when you walk in distracted, phone in hand, and step right past that small waiting figure by the door. Your cat doesn't understand deadlines or traffic or long days at work. All they understand is this: you left and now you're back. And in their own quiet, patient, undeniably loyal way, they were there the whole time, holding space for you. So here's the truth this video was building toward. Your cat waiting for you isn't clingy behavior. It isn't random. It isn't meaningless. It's trust, built slowly, over time, through every safe return. It's memory, shaped by routine and love. It's instinct, transformed into devotion. And it's proof, real, scientifically supported proof, that the bond between you and your cat runs far deeper than most people ever realize. So the next time you walk through that door and see those eyes looking up at you, don't just walk past. Kneel down. Say hello. Let them rub against you. Let them blink slowly at you. Because in that small, quiet moment, your cat isn't just greeting you. They're finishing a story that started the second you walked out the door. A story where you always come back. If this video helped you understand your cat on a deeper emotional level, hit that like button. It truly helps this channel grow and reach more cat lovers just like you. Subscribe if you want more science-backed, heartfelt breakdowns of your cat's hidden emotional world. And in the comments, tell me, does your cat wait for you? Where do they sit? What do they do the moment you walk in? I'd love to hear your story. Because every cat waits a little differently, but they're all saying the same thing: I missed you. I'm so glad you're home.